Back just now, 8:19, happening this weekend. The band Michigander is holding holiday concerts at the intersection. Amber Twardy sat down with Jason Singer ahead of those concerts.
A familiar face is coming back to the Grand Rapids music scene this weekend for the second annual holiday special set of concerts. Joining us now is Jason Singer, the band of Michigander. So, of course, we've got to ask you about the name. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so I want to hear more about what this name came from, how the band actually came to be. You're from Michigan.
I'm from Michigan. I was actually born here in Grand Rapids. I grew up in like the Midland, Saginaw area, and then I moved to Kalamazoo for a good chunk, and I feel like that's kind of where I started the band, and that's kind of where it was pretty formative for me. And then I lived in Detroit for a little bit, and now I live in Nashville, Tennessee. So I'm a traitor, I guess, to the people here.
Hey, you made it back home. And
yeah, no, this is home for sure, yeah.
Now, you've been on tour for a while now. How does it feel to be back home and doing these concerts?
Yeah, this is like the last show of the year, and we played Detroit a few weeks ago, and this is the last show of the year, last show for a while. And it's always just really nice to come home and reacclimate to the cold weather and learning how to walk on icy sidewalks.
Yeah, you came home at a fun time, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's like 17 degrees. Yeah, it's very, very cold. But no, it feels really good to be. Grand Rapids kind of feels like the most, or like West Michigan really, like feels like the most like home for like my music.
Yeah.
It like started in Kalamazoo, and I played most of my shows like up in Grand Rapids and Holland and everything. So it's really cool to. It's always really great to come home, and it feels like you just see a ton of people that you know.
Yeah.
And it just feels like you're playing for a lot of friends, and it just kind of go all out and have a great time.
Yeah. Definitely feels like a big homecoming.
Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah.
Absolutely. Now, some exciting stuff that you've had throughout the year, too. So you've already had several singles, EPs over the past multiple years, but I know early 2025 you came out with your first self-titled debut album. How's that all been? That
was crazy. It took forever to make, and I'm still so proud of it and happy that it's out in the world. It came out in February. And yeah, I mean, it's always been a dream to make a full album. I just never felt like I was ready for it. And I finally felt like I was ready for it and had like the songs for it. And so now that it's out in the world and people did like their Spotify Wrapped and stuff.
Yeah.
And Apple Music Wrapped, and it was like cool to see like, this was your top album of the year. And I was like, dang. It's like these little songs I wrote in my bedroom and made with my friends are like being listened to around the world. And it's really special.
Absolutely. I know there's a lot of people from here too that also listen. That was in my top 5 albums this year on Spotify as well. Yeah.
Whoa.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Okay, cool.
Yeah, something else I know I've been listening to lately and a lot of other people is the new Christmas song.
Yeah.
Not So Merry Christmas came out pretty recently. Can you kind of talk about why you wanted to release that in the first place?
Yeah, a couple years ago I did a Christmas song and I wrote it with my friends, and I was like, this is really fun. And so then we did, and then I was on tour with a band called Dawes, and in the green rooms, I was just kind of like playing with this idea of this song, and ended up working on it with all my band guys who are all Michigan dudes, and yeah, I think there's not enough like sad Christmas songs. It's like plenty of happy ones, but you know, holidays can be hard, and so sometimes it's good for people to just feel their feels. And so that's what this was. And the music video we actually shot in Grand Rapids with the Grand Rapids crew and all local. Shout out to Tyler and everybody who helped make that happen. But yeah. Are
you gonna be playing it?
Yeah, we're gonna play it at one of the shows. So there's 2 Christmas songs. And I don't want to play them both at each show, so if you come to both, you'll hear both. If you don't, you only hear one of them.
Okay.
TBD which show you'll hear which at.
Awesome. Well, talking about those shows, you've got the holiday special coming up. So 2 nights of concerts. You have an acoustic set night 1, and then it's more of a rock show night 2.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what people kind of are expecting for that? What you guys are expecting?
Yeah. So last night we did the Pyramid Scheme. It was like a DJ set. It was with Joe Hertler, and that was just kind of like a fun hang because that's the best place. It's such a helpful place for my music. And then tonight is sold out. It's at Midtown, and it's an acoustic show. Not just acoustic. There's like the band is kind of playing too, so it'll be really cool. I'm a little nervous for it, but because we've never done anything like this, so but it should be pretty good. But I like having nerves. And then tomorrow is the big rock show at Elevation, which is inside the intersection. Currently buy 3 get 1 free tickets for that. And yeah, and all of this is we're raising money from the shows and everything for Kids Food Basket here in West Michigan, helping feed families and kids who need food this time of year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's huge going into the holidays, of course, but the need is so great right now.
Totally.
It's really a great cause to go towards.
Yeah.
What got you involved in that in the first place?
Well, I was always kind of thinking if we're going to do these like, if we're going to make it a tradition here in West Michigan where we need to like play every year and like it's going to be a thing, then we should like do something to give back. Because I mean, I wouldn't be where I'm at without the people here. And so I think it's like important for me to come home and try to partner with as much local stuff as possible. Yeah, and it's just, I mean, times are tough for a lot of people, and that's kind of scary and sad. So hopefully folks can get a little relief from different organizations, but yeah.
Yeah, so great music, great cause that it all goes towards. And you mentioned, too, that this is now an annual tradition. It's the second one. What was it about last year that made you say, yeah, let's do this one again?
I think it was like 3 years ago. I was like, man, I told my managers, I was like, it'd be very cool to like have like a thing. And then every year for like 2 or 3 years, like something came up. I think I broke my leg.
Oh, no.
And so we just like canceled everything. That was like 2023. And then, or 2020, I don't remember, but all these things we just can't, and everything just came up. So last year was the first year that we could actually do the thing, and so we're gonna try to keep it at the same weekend every year in Grand Rapids. Probably change, like last year we did Tip Top, like a little tiny show and then the big show, but we wanna shake it up and like do different venues and different things every year, so to keep it interesting. So yeah. I just wanted to have like a tradition of my own as I'm becoming an adult, and as so many people are like figuring out who they are and their world. Everyone needs to have their own traditions. So.
Yeah, everybody who wasn't there last year can hop on the tradition this year. Just make it an annual thing.
And if they can't make it this year, come next year.
Perfect. Yeah, I know having that kind of in your back pocket of this is going to happen again next year. This is great news.
It's like it's going to be like an every year thing.
Yeah.
So,
Exciting stuff. You'll see me at both concerts, but night 1 sold out. Night 2 still tickets available.
Yeah, there are tickets. As of right now, there are tickets available. Buy 3 get 1 free. Or just grab them at the door. There probably will be some at the door. I'm very excited for it, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got some information that we want to put up on your screen. We've got 2 shows, so one's December 5th, another December 6th. The acoustic set is sold out, but the rock set still has tickets available, and that'll, of course, be at the intersection. Jason, thank you so much for joining us
Thanks
this morning.
for having me, yeah.
Exciting stuff. Definitely good luck to you.
Thank you.